James Gardner. James just days before the 40-round MLB draft. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Play ball.
Hey, see
That is big. The second baseman.
Hey, need you right here one time.
In now, James Gardner. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Yeah, he put a great...
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Stepping in now, James Gardner. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 30. Eloy.
Runner goes. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Macias, the runner at third. Gardner at second.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Into the box, James Gardner, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dempsey racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, the second baseman. James.
Into the box now, James Gardner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The fielder, number
Here's a look over to first,
Eloy.
and he'll get back in safely. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Hopped up. Hagan is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Let him in right here.
In now,
Gardner.
James Gardner. This is lifted
Come on,
out to
go hard,
left.
you're scoring, you're
Bentley
scoring, you're
on the
scoring.
move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 6-1, the final tally today. The Central Prospects took the lead in the second inning and rode that. Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead.
Let's play ball.
Batting fifth, the second baseman. James.
Standing in now,
Gardner.
James Gardner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman. James.
Stepping in now,
Gardner.
James Gardner as he rips it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Here you go. Let it go.
Now batting, second baseman. James.
Into the box, James Gardner, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Riddle ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
In now, James Gardner. Lying toward the gap in left center. Feliciano arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 hours to get the save.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select James Gardner, a second baseman from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox.
Let's play ball.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Into the box now, James Gardner. As he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And with that, here's a look.
The batter, number 7.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Gardner.
Stepping in now, James Gardner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Play ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and
The
drive
batter,
it.
number 7. Second baseman,
Standing in now, James Gardner as he swings and hits a laser to right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Let's play ball.
In now, James Gardner,
the second baseman,
as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Fouled away.
Hey, see it, drive it.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
your attention. Leading off for Bowie, the second
into the box, James Gardner, as he hits one on a line to left field. Valentin is there, one quick out to start it. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player of the game. Minor League Baseball.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Stepping in now, James Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one waiting.
The left fielder, Blank.
Standing in now, James Gardner,
the second baseman,
as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now he just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought that.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Gardner stands at second with no outs.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not an easy.
Now batting, second baseman, James Gardner.
Into the box now, James Gardner, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases.
You're scoring.
And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Squared up that ball.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runners on his way to third.
All right, stand up.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Nice hit, nice hit. All right, take a look around, see where they're playing.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, one time right now.
In now, James Gardner. Shot toward right center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you
Leading
go.
off for Bowie.
Into the box, James
baseman.
Gardner.
James Gardner.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
7-1, the final score in tonight's.
14 hits, 2 errors.
The game's futures.
Come on, baby.
Batting
Pitch
fifth,
up there.
the second baseman, James Gardner.
Stepping in now, James Gardner. He swings and lines it to left. Valentin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he...
The batter, number
Come on,
7,
big dog. Get your
second
pitch.
baseman, James Gardner.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Standing in now, James Gardner, and he turns this
Get
one
up,
around
ball. Get
high
up.
and deep to center field. And
Right
that
here, right
ball
here.
gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't
Come on,
quite
big
carry
guy.
enough, but it does one
Pick
hop
up the
the
ball.
ball off
Stay
the
right
track,
here. Stay
and
right
he
here. On the
cruises
bag.
into
On the
second
bag.
with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, James.
In now, James Gardner.
Gardner.
This is
gotta
lined
make turn,
into the
make
gap
turn.
in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scores. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout, heading
Number
for the
70,
mound. And he's
Austin
looking to the bullpen
Adams.
here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And now they've got him in a rundown, and a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Looking good.
The
No
batter,
better
number
up there.
7,
Here you go.
second baseman, James Gardner.
Into the box now, James Gardner. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
All right, come on, baby.
And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Play ball.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, James.
Into the box,
Gardner.
James Gardner swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Bowie took the lead in the 4th and held on until
Here now
the
is our
end.
final line
Kevin
score.
Arias earns his first win.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie.
Let's play ball.
Come on, kid. See and drive.
Batting third, the second baseman, James.
Stepping in now, James Gardner sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mendoza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one.
The batter, number
in
7,
now, James Gardner. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Into the box now, James Gardner.
The second baseman.
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to... get down and should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The right fielder, number 13.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
The 1-2. Runner breaks for third.
Come on, slide,
pitch
slide.
inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Play ball. 3. Heat safe.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, James Gardner. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The relay. And he's back into second here safely.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Play ball. Heat safe.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers.
The shows continue.
Leading off for the Baysox, the second baseman, James.
Stepping in now,
Gardner.
James Gardner, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Come on.
Runner goes.
Pick up the ball right here on the back.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Roll. With no outs, you're going to send that runner.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, James.
In now,
Gardner.
James Gardner. Line drive to left. Horn is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone.
Come on, Chief, one time.
The
Here we
batter,
go.
number 7, second baseman,
Standing in now, James Gardner. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. Gardner isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Come on, Daddy, one time. Here we go.
the batter, number 7.
Into the box now, James Gardner. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2. Andy McDonald takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Andy.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, no one better.
Now the payoff pitch
right here, on the back, on the back.
Swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Minor league.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Into the box, James Gardner, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Bostic ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but stepping in now, James Gardner.
The second baseman.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Banks racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now, James Gardner.
James.
Take it to the ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Here's Chris Davis now. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Gardner leads off second with nobody out.
Let's go, kid.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Let's play ball.
The batter.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, James Gardner. Bullet back up the middle. Banks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. 7-5, tonight's final. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.